our next topic is Rule 113, which is the arrest. The definition of arrest. So, arrest is the taking a person into custody in order that he may bound to answer for the commission of an offense. Section 2, arrest. How made? So, an arrest is made by an actual restraint of a person to be arrested or his submission to the custody of the person making the arrest. So, no violence or unnecessary force shall be used in making an arrest. The person arrested shall not be subject to a greater restraint than is necessary for his detention. Section 3. Duty of arresting officer. So the duty of an arresting officer shall be the duty of the officer executing the warrant of arrest to the accused and to deliver him to the nearest police station or jail without unnecessary delay. Section 4. Execution of warrant. So the head of the office to whom the warrant of arrest was delivered for the execution shall cause the warrant to be executed within 10 days from its receipt. Within 10 days after the expiration of the period, so the officer to whom it was assigned for execution shall make a report to the judge who issued the warrant. So in case of his failure to execute the warrant, he shall state the reasons therefore. And next is the section 5, arrest without warrant. So, when lawful. So, arrest without warrant when lawful. A peace officer or a private person may without warrant arrest a person. So, first is when in his presence the person to be arrested is actually committing or attempting to commit an offense. B. When an offense has just been committed and he has a probable cause to believe based on personal knowledge of facts or circumstances that the person to be arrested has committed it. And letter C is when the person to be arrested is a prisoner who has escaped from a penal establishment or place where he is serving a final judgment or is temporarily confined while the case is pending or has escaped while being transferred from one confinement to another. In cases falling under paragraph A and paragraph B above, the person arrested with a warrant shall be forthwith delivered to the nearest police station or jail and shall be proceeded against in accordance with Section 7 of Rule 112. Section 6, time of making arrest. An arrest may be made on any day at any time of the day and or night. Section 7, method of arresting by officer by virtue of a warrant. So, when making an arrest by virtue of a warrant, so the officer shall inform the person to be arrested of what is the cause of the arrest and the fact of that warrant has been issued for his arrest, except when he flees or forcibly resists before the officer has opportunity to so inform him, or when the giving of such information will imperil the arrest. The officer need not have the warrant in his possession at the time of the arrest, but after the arrest. If the person arrested so requires, then the warrant shall be shown to him as soon as practicable. Section 8. The method of arrest by officer. So, without warrant. So, when making an arrest without warrant, the officer shall inform the person to be arrested of his authority and the cause of the arrest, unless if the latter is either engaged in the commission of an offense, is pursued immediately after its commission, or has escaped, flees, or forcibly resist before the officer has opportunity so to inform him, or when the giving of such information will imperil the arrest. In Section 9, method of arresting by private person. So, when making an arrest, a private person shall inform the person to be arrested of the intentions to arrest him and the cause of the arrest, unless the latter is either engaged in the commission of an offense and is pursued immediately after its commission, or has escaped, flees, or forcibly resist before the person making the arrest has opportunity to inform him, or when the giving of such information will, however, imperil the arrest. Section 10. Officer may summon assistance. So, an officer making a lawful arrest may orally summon as many persons as he deems necessary to assist him in effecting the arrest. So, every person so summoned by an officer shall assist him in effecting the arrest when he can render such assistance without detriment himself. Section 11. Right of officer to break into building or enclosure. So, an officer, in order to make an arrest either by virtue of a warrant or without a warrant, as provided in the Section 5, can break into any building or enclosure where the person to be arrested or is reasonably believed to be, if he refused admittance thereto after announcing his authority and its purpose. Section 12. Right to break out from building or enclosure. So, whenever an officer has entered the building or enclosure in accordance with the preceding section, he may break out therefrom when necessary to liberate himself. Section 13. Arrest after escape or rescue. So, if a person lawfully arrested escapes or is rescued, any person may immediately pursue or retake him without a warrant at any time and in any place within the Philippines. Section 14. Right of the attorney or relative to visit person arrested. So, any member of the Philippine Bar shall, at the request of the person arrested or of another acting in his behalf, have the right to visit and confer privately with such person into jail or any other place of custody at any hour of the day and or night.